Let's build an awesome Lego boat with trailer and outboard motor. What are we waiting for? Let's get started. First, let's construct the trailer for the boat, starting with a 2x14 plate. Now let's take one of these 1x2 plates with A-frame and ball bearing, set it on one end. Let's lock the two plates together with a 1x2 plate. Now on this side, we're going to take a 2x2 by 2/3 plate with bearing, place it right on top. This will make everything secure. And to finish off the top, two 1x2 radiator grills. Now let's start on this area with another 1x2 radiator grill. And two more 1x2 radiator grills. Now let's set down a 2x2 plate with Technic pin. It's going to be used to hold down the boat to the trailer. Now right next to the 2x2 plate with Technic pin, let's take two 1x2 plates, set them on top of one another, and set them right next to the modified plate. Now, place a 1x4 flat tile right on the top where it hangs over on both ends. Set down two more 1x2 radiator grills, followed by another 2x2 plate with Technic pin. On this end, set down two more 1x2 radiator grills. Now let's use a 1x6 plate for the rear bumper of our trailer. Place down a 1x2 flat tile right in the center. Place two transparent clear studs right next to the flat tile, followed by two transparent red studs for brake lights. Now let's flip this assembly upside down. Let's take a 1x2 by 1x4 angular plate, place it right on the back as shown. Now place a 1x2 plate right on top of the angular plate, followed by a 1x4 flat tile. Now let's place the bumper right in this 1x2 opening. Let's flip the assembly over. Now let's take two 2x2 modified plate with two bearings. We want to skip two studs and place this assembly down. These are a bit of a challenge to get on, so we're going to have to hold underneath. Let's skip one stud and place another 2x2 modified plate with two bearings. Now we need to put some tires on this trailer. We're going to take one of these wide rims and a wide tire, set the rim inside the tire. We're going to place two on this side. And on this side of the trailer, we're going to place three. Two on the rear portion, and one on the front for a spare tire. Now, we need to put ourselves a leveling jack. We're going to take a 1x2 rocker bearing and a 2x2 rocker plate. We're going to place the assembly on like so, where this folds forward. Now we have ourselves a nice trailer for the boat. Let's begin the construction of the boat with a 4x6 modified plate with two inverted 45-degree slopes and a 2x2 plate with one knob or jumper plate. Place the jumper plate on the right hand side. Now let's take two 1x2 plates, place them on top of one another, and let's crown off the top with a 1x2 flat tile. Place this assembly right next to the jumper plate. Now on this side, we're going to set down two 1x4 plates on top of one another. Now let's take a 2x6 plate with 2/4 rounds, place it on the back portion. This is going to be our little step to get into the boat. Now let's take a 2x2 modified plate with friction assembly, place it right in the center. Let's surround that modified plate with a set of 1x1 plates. And let's finish off the top with a 1x4 flat tile. Let's set this off to the side and take two 1x6 bricks. We're going to crown off the top with three 1x2 plate with 1 knob or jumper plates on the top brick, and 3 more jumper plates on the bottom brick. The jumper plates are going to be used so we can attach minifigures to these blocks. These are going to be the passenger seating. Let's set these inside right next to the step and the 2x2 jumper plate. Now let's set this off to the side. Let's take another 4x6 modified plate with 2 45 inverted slopes. Let's place a 2x2 jumper plate and a 1x2 flat tile in the center. We have a 1 stud reveal. Let's fill in this area with a set of 1x4 plates. Now we can drop this assembly on this portion. Now for this, we're going to hang over 2 1x2 jumper plates and a 1x2 flat tile. Now once again, let's set this off to the side. Let's take a 6x10 modified brick. Looks like the front portion of a boat or an airplane. We're going to set down a 1x4 plate right next to this barrier. Another 1x4 plate, 1 stud away from the previous 1x4 plate. Now I want to fill in this area with a pair of 2x3 plates. Now let's take the previous assembly, set it right down. Now let's begin the portion of the deck where the captain controls the boat. Let's place another 1x2 flat tile in that area. Now on the top right, set down 2 1x2 flat tiles, a 1x2 jumper plate, and another 1x2 flat tile. Now let's take a small little adjustable aerial. We're going to place it right here for a shifter. Let's make sure it's lined up. And let's take a 2x2x2 seat, place it on as shown. Let's construct the dash of the boat. Place a 1x4 plate right on the top. Now take a pair of 1x2 rocker bearing and 1x2 rocker plate assemblies. Place them on top of the 1x4 plate where the hinge is facing the seat. Now I want to lock these 2 rocker plates together with a 1x4 plate. We got to be careful, this will flop around, so we got to hold this down very firm on the table. Now on the right hand side, we're going to take 2 1x1 round flat tiles that have little gauge prints on them. Now this is where it's going to get a little tricky. We're going to have to straighten these out and line these up. So we'll set those right down in there. Not setting them down too firm. I want to make sure I get them centered up just right. That looks good. On the left hand side, let's set down a 1x2 jumper plate, followed by a 2x2 steering console. Now we have an adjustable tilt wheel assembly for the boat. Now here I want to place 2 1x2 bricks on top of one another and set it down in this area. Now let's start the sides of the boat, starting with two 1x6 inverted bow bricks. I'm going to place one on the left and one on the right hand side. Now let's set down a pair of 1x1 bricks, followed by a pair of 1x6 bricks. Lock these joints together. Now I want to finish up the rear of the boat with two 1x1 bricks with bow. This will give the back of the boat a nice contour. Now we're going to place three 1x4 plates on the left hand side and three 1x4 plates on the right hand side. This boat is starting to turn out nice, but it's not seaworthy until we build it. Let's finish up the front with a 4x6 modified plate with two angles and a 2x2 cutout. Let's set that right there. Now let's take a pair of 1x1 plates with top holder, place them as shown. We're going to add some handrails to the side of the boat. But before we can do that, let's set down two 1x4 flat tiles. Let's smooth off this area. Two more 1x1 plates with top holder. Now, in this area, set down a pair of 1x1 plates, followed by a pair of 1x4 plates. Now let's fill in this ugly hole with a set of 3x8 angular plates. Now for some decoration, let's set down a 2x2 round flat tile right here and a set of 1x2 slopes that look like little ladders. I'm not sure the official name of this brick. And we're going to place two 1x2 slopes on both sides of the little grates. Now right here, let's set down a 1x4 plate, followed by a pair of 1x2 plates and a pair of 1x1 plates. This needs to be filled off with a set of 1x3 flat tiles. Now for the handrails, I'm going to take a 6-stud long stick with flange. Let's set these right down inside the 1x1 plates with top holder. And finally, let's add the windshield. Press that down right in this area. Raise up the dashboard assembly. Now I want to lock in the bottom portion of this boat with a set of 2x2 glider plates. This will reinforce the seams on the bottom. That's if I can get that last one on there. And there we have our nice little boat. Let's construct the outboard motor, starting with this small prop. Let's set a Technic pin with cross axle inside the prop as shown. Let's take a number 1 Technic axle connector. Place it on this side. Now, drop in a 3-stud long cross axle, and let's add a spacer. Now, let's crown off the top of this with a 2x2 modified brick with friction fork. Now note where the fork is facing. We want it to face away from the prop. And finally, to finish off the top, let's take a 2x2 brick with double bow. Place it right on the top as shown. Now let's install the motor on the friction plate. It just snaps in place and it is fully adjustable. Now let's place the boat on the trailer. This can be a bit of a chore. We want to place it right in this tube right here. So let's start with the first one, and of course the second one. The glider plate should be sitting right in the middle. So here's our motor, folded up. And it is scaled for minifigures. So, I can put Jay the Surfer inside, and he can sit on the jumper plates as well as in the captain's chair. It's a really nice boat. Now let's see how well this looks on a vehicle. So let's back up the little red pickup and snap the hitch inside. There we go. Let's raise up our leveling jack, and we're ready to hit the road. If you like this video, be sure to comment your thoughts and click that like button. To show your appreciation, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell to get notified of my latest LEGO video content. Check out my other LEGO related videos and visit my social media. Thank you for watching.